Welcome to another episode of Business Yoga Podcast. Today we will talk about Swadhisthana, the sacral chakra. The Swadhisthana, or sacral chakra, is located just near the genitals. It governs the flow of creative and emotional energy within the body, playing a crucial role in our ability to experience pleasure, sensuality, and intimacy. This chakra is closely linked to our capacity for emotional expression and creative engagement with the world around us. The term Swadhisthana also comes from Sanskrit, where swa means self, and adhisthana refers to dwelling or seat, symbolizing this chakra as the residence of one's true inner self and creativity. Let us explore the different attributes of the Swadhisthana chakra. Creativity. Creativity is the driving force behind innovation, and it finds its energy source in the Swadhisthana chakra, which governs our ability to think beyond traditional structures. This chakra fuels our capacity to generate new ideas and transform concepts into reality, making it the heart of innovation. In both life and business, tapping into this creative energy is essential for bringing fresh, dynamic solutions to the forefront. In business, design thinking captures the essence of creativity through its 5 steps: empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. Each phase builds upon the other, encouraging teams to deeply understand user needs, articulate problems, brainstorm solutions, create prototypes, and rigorously test them. The empathize phase in particular emphasizes understanding users' emotions and struggles to drive meaningful insights. Examples like Simon Sinek's Start With Why, which focuses on fulfilling emotional needs, and Airbnb's user-centered approach illustrates how empathy catalyzes innovation by focusing on meaningful travel experiences and opportunities for connection. Dyson, for example, famously went through over 5,000 prototypes before developing the bagless vacuum cleaner that revolutionized the household appliance market. This was not just creativity in the artistic sense, but creativity in problem solving, a process of continual ideation, refinement, and testing, much like the fluid energy of the sacral chakra driving innovation. The sacral chakra's creative energy also finds resonance in companies like Spotify, which disrupted the music industry through creative rethinking of how people access music. By embracing the idea of renting, streaming, rather than owning music, buying CDs or downloads, Spotify created a service that addressed multiple pain points for both users and artists, fundamentally altering the way people consume music. In the process, it eliminated music piracy, the scourge that dampened the spirits and threatened the livelihoods of professional musicians. The ideation phase encourages this type of boundary-pushing thinking by encouraging teams to approach challenges from different angles. As David Kelly and Tom Kelly of IDEO emphasize, creativity is not just about coming up with wild ideas, but is about giving yourself permission to think freely, uninhibited by conventional limitations. Their book, Creative Confidence, highlights how anyone can tap into this energy to foster innovation, much like how the sacral chakra fuels boundless creativity. Creativity in businesses is not only about artistic expression, but about challenging traditional solutions and driving innovation through imaginative thinking. Just as the sacral chakra's energy inspires individuals to think creatively, businesses that nurture creativity, especially in ideation processes, can unlock breakthroughs that propel them towards sustained success. Sensuality. Sensuality is our ability to fully engage with the world through the senses. It is appreciating and experiencing the world through touch, taste, smell, sight, and sound. Sensuality can be a pleasurable and fulfilling aspect of life, and it can be enjoyed in many different ways. This too requires energy to flourish. The Swadhisthana chakra governs this flow of energy, enabling us to experience beauty, pleasure, and emotional connection with our surroundings. In a business context, this sensual energy is critical not only for product design, but also for creating work environments that inspire creativity, emotional well-being, and hence productivity. The physical workplace or home plays a pivotal role in channeling sensual energy. One of the key yogic principles related to spaces is Vastu, an ancient architectural science designed to harmonize the 5 elements, water, fire, earth, air, and space, within physical environments. Simplified, Vastu associates specific directions with these elements, southeast for fire, southwest for earth, northwest for air, northeast for water, and the center for space. For example, placing an electrical transformer symbolizing fire in the northeast instead of the southeast can create disharmony. Vastu Living by Kathleen Cox, a favorite book of mine, has profoundly explored how homes and workplaces are designed with Vastu principles. Kathleen, a New Yorker, has perhaps done more research on the subject than traditional Vastu pundits. Similar to the Chinese concept of feng shui, Vastu aims to shape the character and destiny of a property's occupants by channeling energies effectively. It's no wonder that modern, progressive workplaces are moving beyond sterile functionality to reflect the values and character of the organization, creating immersive, sensory-rich environments that inspire and energize. Historically, offices and workspaces were designed with minimal consideration for aesthetics or employee well-being. Office design was often hierarchical. Junior employees were confined to sparse, functional desks, while executive offices sometimes bordered on opulence, reflecting power and authority rather than creativity. Factories were even more detached from sensuality, often becoming sweatshops, dreary, mechanized environments with little regard for the well-being of their workers. Many factories even today are dominated by monotonous machinery, offering nothing to stimulate the senses of those working there. However, the 21st century brought a revolution in how workplaces are designed. Instead of just being functional, they began to reflect the business's ethos, designed to inspire employees and create a more productive and positive atmosphere. The trend of designing workspaces to reflect a company's values began with pioneering firms like Google, which introduced vibrant, playful office environments in Mountain View, California, aimed at fostering creativity and collaboration among employees. Their open spaces, unconventional meeting rooms, and recreational areas broke away from the traditional, rigid office layouts. Likewise, Apple Park, located in Cupertino, California, epitomizes Apple's brand ethos through its sleek, minimalist architecture, designed to inspire innovation and elegance. Both companies set a new standard for how physical environments could mirror corporate philosophy and drive creative productivity. In Europe, companies like Dilla and Camille stand out for incorporating their sustainability principles into the very design of their stores and offices. Their Utrecht office is an embodiment of simplicity, natural materials, and sustainability. The aesthetic choices are meant to harmonize with their ethos of environmentally friendly practices, from natural lighting to the use of wood and other sustainable materials. Every design decision reflects their commitment to environmental sustainability, resonating with their core values and attracting employees and visitors who share the same principles. Similarly, the Kariwala facilities in India have been meticulously designed to stimulate the sensual energy of their employees, creating an environment that is not just functional, but also inspiring. They have been crafted to reflect the company's values of sustainability and innovation, using natural elements, calming colors, and open spaces that encourage creativity and well-being. By incorporating aesthetics into the very fabric of the workspace, Kariwala ensures that employees remain connected to the company's mission of spreading happiness, and their energy is channeled toward creative and productive outcomes. The origins of such character-rich workplaces lie in the idea that the environment in which we work profoundly affects our mood, creativity, and productivity. As philosopher Alain de Botton emphasizes in his book, The Architecture of Happiness, the spaces we inhabit have the power to shape our emotional states. He notes that beautiful spaces, whether homes or offices, offer us a promise of happiness, encouraging a more productive and joyful state of mind. Psychological studies also support this connection. Dr. Nancy Etkoff, a cognitive psychologist at Harvard Medical School, has demonstrated that beauty and aesthetics are hardwired into the brain as tools for enhancing our survival and well-being. She explains that visually appealing spaces not only enhance mood, but also lead to better cognitive function and focus. This research shows why companies investing in aesthetics are not only creating pleasant work environments, but also boosting productivity and engagement. As workplaces evolve, we now understand that aesthetic design is not just about appearances. It is about creating a holistic sensory experience that reflects the values and energy of the business. Companies like IKEA have designed their spaces to foster sustainability and functionality, mirroring their product offerings in their work environments. IKEA's sustainable building practices and emphasis on simplicity are reflected in their office designs, encouraging both employees and customers to live in harmony with those values. This transformation in workplace design, whether in offices, stores, or factories, underscores the connection between sensual energy and business success. Sensuality in the workspace can significantly enhance creativity, engagement, and productivity, much like the Swadhisthana fuels emotional and creative expression in individuals. By investing in spaces that reflect their core values, businesses can create environments that not only function, but also resonate emotionally with everyone who walks through their doors. As philosopher John O'Donohue once said, "The environment you create has the power to mold not just your physical experience, but your very soul." Fertility. The Swadhisthana energizes fertility, representing the power to create and sustain life beyond just the physical sense. It energizes the desire to procreate and be responsible for a new life. In business, it is to bring something new into the world, whether in the form of ideas, innovations, or entire businesses. This desire is fueled by energy, and it is this energetic potential that allows us to continuously evolve and grow. In the context of business, fertility is the ability to generate new ventures and maintain long-term growth. This energy is closely linked to business growth, much like the concept of the growth mindset as opposed to fixed mindset and mindset by Carol Dweck. Businesses need to embrace challenges and view them as opportunities for improvement, which ensures that they can remain innovative and relevant. For example, Nintendo, originally founded in 1889 as a playing card company, repeatedly reinvented itself over the years. It expanded from producing traditional card games to becoming a global leader in the video game industry, driven by its relentless pursuit of innovation and growth. Nintendo's ability to recognize new opportunities and create groundbreaking products like the Game Boy and Nintendo Switch illustrates how fertile companies can thrive in changing markets. Similarly, Lego, initially a wooden toy company, faced a downturn in the early 2000s. Instead of succumbing to market pressures, it leveraged its creative energy to reinvent itself. By introducing Lego Mindstorms, a robotics toolkit, and partnering with entertainment franchises like Star Wars, Lego became a global leader in creative play, demonstrating how fertile businesses can transform challenges into opportunities for sustained success.